Welcome to today's show. Today we're going to be talking about the Mid-Atlantic or Middle Colonies. Before we begin, let's review. The 13 colonies had three regions: New England, the Middle or Mid-Atlantic colonies, and the Southern colonies. The Middle colonies are located in orange. The Middle colonies are a diverse region throughout the 13 colonies. The Middle colonies were very different than New England and the Southern colonies. The Middle colonies made up the states that we now know today as New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware. The Middle colonies contained a geography that included rich soil, plains, valleys, hills, mountains, harbors, bays, and rivers. What kind of people lived in the Middle colonies? Well, there were lots of farmers. Farmers didn't make a lot of money, but they provided for themselves, and maybe a few neighbors. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the colonies, slaves lived in the Middle colonies. Artisans were jacks of all trades. They could do just about anything. They were mostly silversmiths, and Quakers lived there as well. So what did a silversmith do? Well, they took silver and melted it down into cups, spoons, plates, forks, knives, and they made pretty much anything the customer desired. What kind of people were these Quakers? Well, a famous Quaker from American history is Susan B. Anthony, and as you know, she was devoutly religious. She was a suffragette, which meant that she fought for equal rights for women to vote, and she was an abolitionist, which meant that she was totally against the spread of slavery. What were the industries of the Middle colonies? In other words, how did people make money? Well, they made money from trading, shipping, farming, from livestock, and from bread baskets, because they were the breadbasket colonies. The Middle colonies were called the breadbasket colonies because they were large manufacturers of grain, which could be turned into bread. The main resources of the Middle colonies included grain, barley, wheat, wildlife, and corn. So to review, the people of the Middle colonies included the artisans, Quakers, slaves, and farmers. Resources included grain, barley, corn, wheat, and wildlife. Industries included trading, shipping, farmers, livestock, and bread baskets. The geography contained rich soil, plains, valleys, hills, mountains, harbors, bays, and rivers. The colonies consisted of Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York. Whoa. So you're trying to tell me that we went this entire episode without even referencing women? Women held similar roles to women in the New England colonies, and some even worked in manufacturing. But women usually held domestic roles throughout the duration of the 13 colonies. What about the African Americans? Well, there were fewer slaves in the Middle colonies than in the South. And Quakers, well, like I mentioned earlier, they started a movement called the Abolitionist Movement to abolish or get rid of slavery. And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. Check out our Teachers Pay Teachers store. Follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and check out our Pinterest boards. Head on over to our YouTube channel where you can check out our latest videos. And hop on over to our blog at www.bowtieguyandwife.com.